Come here, son. Nope, you're dead. Hello, ladies and gents. The goal of today's video is to get you geared up, mobile, and ready to hunt the easiest of the factions, the Mutants. How are we going to do that? We're going to build our research table, then we're going to build our scrap metal spear, we're going to make our diving fins, I'll show you how to make the motorboat, then we're going to make our crossbow for a little bit of distance shooting, we're going to make our scrap armor and helmet, two-handed axe for easy chopping, we'll make our pickaxe, we're going to upgrade our research table one more time, then we're going to hunt Mutants, and I'll show you how and where to get the best mining for your gear. So let me help you master the game. Alrighty folks, first up we are going to make our research table. And you may be asking, why are we doing this next? This will set up all of our production, what we're going to need to make weapons and everything else. So we're going to come over here and we're going to make it. Then we're going to come over and, oh, we need duct tape. We are going to make our first real weapon, damage 40 scrap metal spear. And then the next thing that you're going to want to make is going to be your repair station. So what little armor we have that we're getting smashed on, that's what we're going to make next. All right, so under tools, we can make our scrap metal spear. Now that's 40 versus 32 with reach. Now that we have this, we're going to come out and we're going to go get our fins. And once you've collected everything, you go into your tools section, you have diving fins, bam. Put those bad boys on. Now, all of our speed will be massively increased. The next thing that we're going to build, and you guys saw us get it in the first episode, is the motorboat. So you go into your build, you've got our motorboat, and there she is. One of the best vehicles you will use the whole time. Now, before you get in your motorboat, you want to make sure that you go back in and you grab the stuff that makes the motorboat go, which is gasoline. I've got 16 of them. We're going to throw those in. So you just have it in your inventory. You can put in 20 liters. We'll put in 16. We have a chest like we did before that we can use to fill with things, which of course, you know, down on this bottom row is going to be where our money goes for when we go to the vendor. And now would be the time to change the color of your boat, because I tell you, it gets so confusing. This is such a good idea. I think we've got orange for the motorboat, yellow for the other boat, and we leave that here, and we'll always have a place where we'll know exactly where our home base is, which will save you so much time. All right, folks, next up, what I would suggest making is going to be a crossbow bolts, scrap armor, and more scrap armor. There we go. And we make our two-handed axe. Ooh, there we go. Beastie two-handed axe. Alrighty, folks. And for our really basic armor here, we have that scrap armor. Goes right there. And then we can make the ugly-ass helmet. Alright, folks, before we go out adventuring, we need to do a quick upgrade to our research station. All you got to do is come over here to the number 2. You see you need 25 scrap metal, 25 wood, 20 rubber, and 15 of the components. Now you may be asking why. Well, air filling station, which means we can now build a small air tank. Our anvil, because with the anvil, we'll be able to make the most powerful weapons currently in the game, i.e. the spear and the axe. The armor workshop, with the armor that we're finding while we're going out and exploring. We can build some killer armor. But first things first, The reason we need to do it is the furnace. The furnace is going to be the thing that's going to help us the most, because then we can do things like iron ingots, which you can see most of this stuff is going to take, and we need to do. So that is what we're going to get next, is iron and copper. And the last thing before we go out adventuring is we need to make sure we make our pickaxe. It's only 6 wood plank and 6 iron. And we're going to need it for mining the 3 ores that we're going to go get in game, which is going to be iron, sulfur, and copper. All right, folks, you're in your boat. You're good to go. So what we want to look for are going to be islands like this, right? You see that there is no actual structure built on it. That's what we're going to want to go after first. Island. All right, so there's a dude. Oh, it's such a low draw time. Not to mention the way these guys like to charge. I just prefer the spear. Where'd you go? Come here. Yep. Okay, come over here. Have a little health. Oh, there he is. Oh, would you stop running? Okay. And that's why we always keep bandages. Stops the bleeding. Got another thing that we can have for food here. Oh, shit. Come here, son. Nope, you're dead. We'll have that water. And we'll have that. Oh, nope, another guy. Ooh, caught him perfect. So, what does iron look like? This is what iron looks like. And normally you get 5 to 6 out of each iron bit. Ooh-wee, did you guys see that last one? So out of the whole island, our first island, that's what we got. Next up we have sulfur, usually found at the bottom of the ocean. Then we have copper. You need both of these to make weapon casings, and we'll cover that in a future episode, so make sure you subscribe. And this is the big one. These metal crates you see like this always have really good stuff in them. Except for this time. Normally you get things like weapons, ammo, all kinds of good stuff. In the next episode, we're going to gear up and go hunting sharks. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like the video, let me know what you think down in the comments, and keep your heads down. Your weapons of doom up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.